Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Takeout Tuesday, our Tuesday morning live. I am CrumbleWig420. I want to thank y'all for being here this morning. A couple of things before we get into the side chat. That is, everything that we do here is for 21 years or older. Nothing for sale or trade ever, 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 ever. And everything we do is for documentary and educational purposes. Alrighty, everybody, let's get over into the side chat. See who was here last night. We had John Lindsay and Jack Shit from Hobo Hideaway. Yes, indeed. Thanks so much for stopping by. And Cheddar Bob, yes, I pressed some dabs for the show. 7:10, we will be doing dabs, Cheddar. In case you're listening already. Scotty, my brother, thank you so much for stopping in. I got to catch up with you soon. And a big thank you for the package that I got from you a while back. I forgot to ever say that. Thank you, sir. Who's this one here? Cheers, cheers. Thanks for stopping in around 3 o'clock this morning. Yes, yes. And I see John was back. Marcus, what's going on, my friend? Local, cheers, cheers. Thanks for stopping in. I know you tend to listen along, much appreciated. Michael Jackson, House, Kansas, this glorious morning, hopefully well. Cabs. Cabs, cabs, cabs. Good morning. Brett, cheers, cheers, my friend. Susie, I just saw you over at Suze's Flow Farm. Nice, nice. Yeah, I make my rounds in the morning. I usually do Sliminy Cricket, because Slims are usually on in the morning. Hit him up and then see who else is floating around. I always miss Dr. T. He goes off right before I get up. You know, I generally get up a little bit before 4 or at 4 o'clock. By the time I get down here, he's off. Oh, go Mikey. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers. Travis. What's up, my friend? What is up? There's Maine and Mr. Crowley. Good morning, good morning. Hope you guys had fantastic days yesterday. Yes, yes. Cabs, you are currently dabbing zip code flower rosin. Nice. That is nice indeed. There's Marcus swinging back through. Very nice. Souza, Flow Farm is here. Good morning. Thanks so much for coming back over to see us. It's always so much appreciated. Yeah, I know, Susie, but I miss him most of the time. Him and I are on like weird polar opposite schedules. Every now and then he'll hop in first thing in the morning in here. Sprinkle a little love. Well, I'm not even paying attention. We're already rolling up on 5:30. It's 5:29. Indeed. Indeed. Glad Mrs. Cabs and yourself are doing fantastic. That she's got her speedy recovery on. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing indeed. I know, Souza. It's awesome. I turned around and I suddenly got like a couple of quick notifications from YouTube, which I did notice. YouTube's got some strange changes at the moment with how my YouTube screen looks over here as opposed to my StreamYard screen. It's just different now. Sounds good, Souza. You have a good day. Indeed, indeed. Yes, and you are right, Susie. Be safe. Bum, 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 bum. 5:30, everybody. Little hydration. Cheers, cheers. Almost like a real person and stuff. Nice, Cavs. Real Tommy, good morning. Thank you, Souza. Nice. Nice rip this morning. Nice rip indeed. That's good, Cavs. I like that. I like that indeed. You coming up, cat dog? What you gonna do? You gonna just sit here? You gonna just sit here? You can. I think that's what you should do. Just sit there. And I strive to stay high. Nice. I do that too, but I think I have to do some stuff. No, I know I have to do some stuff today. Crumbleweig's son's coming over, and we are going to finish removing the carpet from the den today. I started cutting it yesterday, and I ran out of energy real quick. I was like, nope, I'm not going to roll this up. I would rather just cut it for now, and we'll pull it all up tomorrow. So that's the plan. Come on, buddy. What are you doing over there? Huh? What? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You're scrubbing this all up, though. Yes, you are. There we are. I got you. I got you. Yeah, I know, Cavs. I know. But at least I don't think I have to leave the house today. Maybe I do. If I do, I'll do it later this afternoon, or I'll make my son come out with me. Make him drive. He can be my chauffeur. Hey, Dark High Life, what's going on? Cheers, cheers. Thanks for stopping in. Bum, 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 bum. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate you stopping in and saying hey. It's nice when people have been in the, have followed along with the channel, and then they finally step up and say, hey, it's really great. Gives me an opportunity to make sure that I've been over to their channel and subbed up. Yes, yes. Max, what are you doing, buddy? How about if you have a treat? One treat for you. You know, Cavs, that's not a bad rule. Cav said, my rule is, if it's past noon and I don't have pants on, I'm not going to do anything. I like that. Oh, you've been working on a new video, Dark? Nice. That's funny, Susie. That's your rule, too. How nice. That's funny. Max, what you doing? Are you going to rest now? You going to lay your little head down and rest? That's fine. I need my joint, though. Yes, you don't need any of that. You're not a joint smoking dog. Yeah, Max has never accidentally had cannabis before. Our other dog, Otis, yeah. Or no, Max did once. He stole a chocolate chip cookie off a table. Yep. Yo, Slothman, what's going on? Thanks so much for stopping in. I saw you over there this morning. Very nice. So I'm going to be moderating up some people, and as everybody knows, when I do that, I generally give my moderator lecture, but as I'm looking here, I'm beginning to realize that when we lost power yesterday, I forgot to reboot a lot of my stuff here. So, give me just 1 second. Get that up. Put that back on the screen. Watch out, Max. Mr. Crowley, are you really? Are you really? Mr. Crowley said, I'm smoking marijuana for the first time today. Well, I'm proud of you, good sir. Hey, Justin from Greasy Tree Seeds. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Cheers, cheers. Yes, Cabs, I do wear hats. I prefer green. That is my color of choice. I'm working on it, Mr. Crowley. I haven't, believe it or not, I haven't been to that side of YouTube in a while, and I need to go in there because I got to make sure nobody with wrenches are shitting on people. What am I smoking? Something tasty? I have a mix in my joint. It is Strawberry Kush and Lemon Freak Show. It's pretty darn tasty, Sloth Man. Hey, Iwan, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Nice, Mr. Crowley. When I'm home, I walk around my house naked. Please said I could. I just have to do it inside my house. You know, that does sound like a Connecticut law. No, I'm only kidding, Tommy, but that's funny. Well, thank you, Cavs. I have some forever stamps coming your way. I forgot to get those out the other day when I went to the post office. Michael Jackson. What's up, my friend? What is up? Nice, John Boy. Nice. John Boy said, one of my northern lights is taller than my head now and 3 feet across. Had 2 of them that I'd put into bigger pots. These jokers are vegging like crazy. That is awesome. Awesome. Yeah. I know I try to mention this at least once a week, but everybody, please make sure that you're checking if you're subbed up to other people in the live, because if there are people that come in that I haven't seen in a while, I generally will pop open their page on my other computer. We had 3 people that came into the live yesterday who I knew I was subbed up to before, like William and some other people. Come to find out, I'd been unsubbed from them, so it's just kind of sucky. Just kind of sucky. And that screws up things if you want to get notifications from people and all of that. Big Nog, what's up, my friend? What is up? I do too, Susie. By the way, for anybody who's listening along or watching or whatever and hears me say Susie, I'm referring to Hot Ink. For people who I generally know their name, I'll generally call them by their first name. So, just in case you're listening along and you're like, who the hell is Crumblewig talking about? Oh, getting the coffee ready, John Boy? Nice. I think you're right, Justin. YouTube keeping us on our toes. I do like the way the screen is set up now on YouTube, though. That they have it so it tells me how many people are watching and how long ago I started streaming. just where it's located now, it sits better in the window. Thank you, Mr. Crowley. I got to get some more pictures up. I really have, I don't know, I just haven't had it in me lately to post anything other than shorts. And I really need to because I have some questions. And as you guys know, it's my first time in soil outside, even though I'm coming up on year 5 of growing, something like that, 4 or 5. But yeah, but thank you, Mr. Crowley. Thank you, thank you. Nice. Ba, 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 ba. Max, your brother's going to have to go out in a minute. When he does, you're going to have to get up. Okay? So the dog's sitting in my lap. He's got his head under my armpit, and it's resting on the desk. If you dismiss the notifications, it'll unsubscribe you from the YouTube channel. What the hell? That's okay, Souza. That's funny, Justin. That's funny. Max, I can hear you snoring. Yes, indeed. It's 5:43 people. We'll be tooling up on 5:45 in just about a minute and a half. Anybody who's smoking along with us. Travis. Travis said just ram it in there yourself, Justin. Nice. Nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dark. Those are my Temu things. They're just like, I don't know, they were like a few bucks on Temu. I saw them and liked them, I think. One was $3.99, one was $5.99, but I don't know. The cut of your line. Nice. I'm glad, Slothman. I'm glad. Nice, Trav. Yeah, I know YouTube wants everybody to interact with each other. I don't have a problem with that, Cavs, but then stop taking away my resources. I can tell you, when they had the thing on the left side of my computer screen that told me when everybody was live, and it was just all compact together that I could scroll through anybody who I was subbed to that was live, I was much more active on YouTube. So fuck YouTube saying they want us to interact with each other and then you take that feature away from me. I know you're just stating facts, Cabs. It just got under my fucking ball sack this morning. Fuckers. And it's 5:45, so a little hydration, everybody. Cheers, cheers. All right, Max. Coming out? Come on. Come on. Hold on. Go on. Run. Buddy. There you go. Hold on. There you go. You coming back up here or no? Well, you make up your mind. You're all good, Cavs. YouTube is a tool. Now, which way do you mean that? A tool or what a fucking tool? Good morning, Penny. I just typed the word from my head. It's okay. You know, I say things to Skeptical Genealogist, which is Crumble's sister, who comes on here, and I talk to her a multitude of times throughout the fucking day. And she turned around there. A lot of times I'll say something. She's like, that's the addict thought coming out of your fucking head. And she's right. She is right indeed. All starting the first kitchen today, Maine. You know, Maine, I really am glad that your business is taking off and that you're keeping nice and steady with stuff. Good for you. I know it's not what you want to be doing at this point in time in life. I know that because I know what I'm doing isn't necessarily what I want to be doing in life right now at the age that I'm at. But I do have a place around here called Office of the Aging that I have to get in touch with soon because I have to start planning out for when I do retire because I'm about a year and a half out from that, I believe. Right, Penny. Well, real world, I'll always have to preface things afterwards with, wow, did I say that out loud? Yeah, the money sometimes makes us get a little more aggressive in what we're doing. I understand that. Really, Justin? That's cool. Looking to buy a food truck or trailer in the next 12 months. Nice. Right, Penny. I get that. Well, John Boy, I know that when I retire, I am still going to have to work some. But this bullshit that when you're a certain age and you retire, that you can only make X amount of money or you have to pay $1 back for every $2 you make? What the fuck is that? Yes, Cavs. Yes, I think so. But I don't know if it's blunt or factual. I think it's factual. Mushrooms make me much more factual. I think, I contemplate, I open my mouth and blah, vomit this at you. Gyro, good morning, my friend. How are you? How are you indeed? It's 5:50. We're rolling up on 6 o'clock. 24 of us in here. Cheers, cheers, and thank you. The IRS wants money from me. I recently got a letter, which, you know what? I owe the IRS money. I owed the state money because we had 1 year that we didn't file. The year that we bought this house, everything got fucked up with our taxes and we didn't end up filing. And that was like 4 years ago. So eventually I have to get that figured out. Because I know we owe them a chunk of money, but they've also taken like 2 of my tax returns that were like each $3,500. So, yo, Rock Solo. What is up, Rock? Cheers, cheers. Thanks for coming in. Always nice to see you. Yeah, I know, Flo. Make $2 and they want half. It's incredible. Incredible. Yes, Cavs. Yes. Well, that's one of the things. If as a human being we can accept our shortfalls, but a big thing is you got to be open, be receptive, listen, have your bullshit detector on full bore. Nice, Trav. You know, I got this new chair about 3 months ago. No, it was longer than that because Crumble daughter went and picked it up for me. I told her what one I wanted at the store, and she bought me something completely different, which pissed me off. But there's something wrong with the hydraulics in it. Throughout my life, I will get lower and lower and lower and lower until I got to raise the thing up by about 6 inches. Yeah, that does seem about right, John Boy. I had an issue with the IRS back when I was married to the first Mrs. Crumblewick, and it was cheaper for me to take out a loan and pay off the IRS because the interest rate was better at my bank than what the IRS had. It was crazy. Crazy. Cabs said I'm way more than an asshole. I'm the whole ass. Nice. Bitty 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 boo 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 boo. Wow. It's a long time, Sousa. Trust it. You know what dawned on me? Or it was my imagination. Sousa, did you have like hashtag Alabama in your title for your live today? Or was that my imagination? Sometimes I'm pretty dense when it comes to that too, Penny. Hey, Gyro, you have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks again for the pics yesterday. I like to be able to live vicariously through other people's pics on Instagram that they send me and stuff. I know people don't think I am on there a lot, which I'm not because I don't respond to everything, but I do go and check it out. So thank you for those of you who interact with me on a platform that I don't really know how to work that well. But yo, Slim, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Cheers, cheers. You're in Alabama. Crumbawig Sisters in Alabama. At least for a little while longer, for 75 more days. And then she's coming back to the land of snow. She can't hack it down there. Oh, they do, Penny. They do. She's about... Oh, I knew you'd have to ask me. I hope she comes in this morning and she can tell you. I know that the plant that he was going to be working in was in Bay Minette. I'm trying to think. Maine would probably remember because one of the places that they dropped their big huge camper at is some place that Maine used to be really close to for a while. So shit, I just can't remember the name of it. Turnip blood. That is right, Cabs. It does not take any money to be a good person. And again, however, you have to be honest with yourself before you can be honest with others. Indeed. Yeah, she's only like an hour from Florida. Because they're always running to Florida to pick up car parts or stuff like that. Really, Penny? That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Ooh. That's kind of a deep one, John Boy. It's easier to deceive someone than convince someone they've been deceived. Yes, yes. Oh, okay, Sousa. Oh, wasn't even looking at the time. It's 6 o'clock. Everybody, cheers, cheers. Let us rip. You weren't here earlier. I announced at the beginning, 7:10. I'll be dabbing. Yes, indeed. Cheers, Cheddar Bob. Cheers, cheers. That is the truth. Look at that. Cheddar Bob and Susie at the same time. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Ain't that the truth? That's funny, guys. But true. Very true. No problem, Susan. We will be here. Yes, yes. Top that off. Ba, 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 ba. Yes, indeed. Huh. Did I? Yeah. Trying to see how many joints I rolled up this morning. I thought it was 2, but I rolled up a third one, which is pretty nice. Make the old crumble happy. Good morning, good morning. Cheers, cheers, only hope. Cheers, cheers, and good morning. Yes, yes. Good morning, only hope. Cheers, cheers, and thank you for coming in. I noticed you recently, excuse me, subbed up. Thank you very much. Fair enough, Brett. Yes, yes. Hey, that's good, John Boy. That's good indeed. Yo, Randy Jean. Cheers, cheers. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Thank you, thank you. So much appreciated you stopping in. I hope everything's going well in your world. It's been a fat minute since we bumped into each other. Do 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 do. No, Hart, you shouldn't wear pants. Good morning and good luck with that today. My father has one about every 6 months. They scan his aortic aneurysm. His is sizable. It blows me away that they're like, yeah, just fucking tool around with this. What do you think of the tray to grow system, Justin? Oh, okay. It clogged up at your own fault, being lazy. All right. Yes, yes. Oh, really? Your zucchini yellowed up on you? Huh. 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 Nice. Nice, only hope. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. See, I wondered about that. I ran hydroponics 2 runs. I bought just 4 or 5 gallon buckets. It doesn't have a reservoir, so each bucket is standalone on its own. Yeah, it was okay. I have it. I probably won't ever use it again. Thank you, Only Hope. Much appreciated. Wow. That is great, Cabs. Cabs said I've been adding a pack of Bloody Skunk to everyone requesting. That's awesome. Awesome indeed. Oh, wow. Eighth of a mile, 5 gallons of water, and there is no other quick way of getting water there. John Boy, you're really freaking humping it to grow. You're quite dedicated. Oh, okay, Justin. That's got to be tough. Hey, missing time. Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers, my friend. And yes, for anybody who's listening along, you can email cabssnakeoil at gmail. Leave your information. I'll send you free testers. So keep that in mind. And, you know, also keep in mind for people generous enough to do things like that in the community, forever stamps are a nice way of saying thank you. uh, as you'll see, they're used a lot. So, hey, Hotbox, what's going on, my friend? And welcome back. Sousa Flow Farm is back in the chat. You know, there's a part of me that was thinking about it the other day, and I was almost considering taking one of my plants outside, just throwing it in the ground, ignoring it, and seeing if it can fend for itself and make it with just what comes down from the sky and whatever. Yes, yes, Cavs does World Wild. Well, Hotbox, it is a new day. It is a new day. Glad you made it through yesterday, and good to see you today, my friend. Yo, Lethal Coils, what's up? What is up? Ooh, gonna run for a good hash plant. Nice. Okay, Cabs. Yeah, hot box. Get a drink to go with breakfast. Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, yes, indeed. Boom, 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 boom. 6:11, everybody. 27 of us in here. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. We're just chit chatting about a little of this and a little of that. As that homie grows, I see, and most certainly is. Cheers, cheers, my friend. What is going on? Beep, 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 beep. Oh, this is still going. Nice. Did it, did it, do. Oh, yes, indeed, Lethal. Yes, indeed. That's one of the things that I miss about having an indoor grow. It's, I used to have a time so when I'd get up in the morning, my lights were on. Obviously, when I get up now, my whole grow's outdoors and it's fucking pitch black outside. Yes, Penny. Liking the weed that tastes and smells like weed. Nice hot box. The bratwurst and the cola. Brats are good. They are. They are. You got to get a good brat though. It's disappointing because I found a lot of times the ones that are really good in the store, it's like limited run. You can get them like twice a year. That's an interesting one, Flo. I was going to get a P.O. box, and then I just decided why. But then, with what happens every winter here with us getting our mailbox ripped out, if I had a P.O. box, I could just have them push all my mail to my P.O. box during the winter and just go from there. You know. Oh, nice hot box. Those are fresh brats. I know. Jealousy. Jealousy indeed. It is 6:14, everybody. We swap this bowl out. 6:15 comes hopping in. So we can rip on a nice fresh bowl. Oh, it sounds awesome, Lethal. I look forward to it. What do we got? Justin saying. Hold on a second here. Nice job, boy. Oh, Justin said the full English is the ultimate breakfast. Sausage, bacon, eggs, mushrooms, tomatoes, beans, hash browns, fried black pudding. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm not a black pudding fan myself. The black pudding's very similar to the blood pudding, isn't it? If I'm right, I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's right. That's right. We're talking sexy food already this morning, Rick. Good morning, and thanks for coming in. Yeah, there we go. The blood sausage. Mr. Crowley, black pudding sounds terrible. I think it's an acquired taste. A lot of things are. A lot of things are. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Yeah, I was running my mouth at 6:16 now. Cheers, cheers. Yeah, I've heard haggis fucking eats ass. Nice calves. Jerk chicken with dirty rice, tomatoes and onions and carrots. Nice. Nice hot box. Haggis tastes like Alpo smells. Very nice. Very nice. Hart, you had some haggis in Scotland and it was pretty good. Okay, so let's agree on this. For anybody who's had haggis, did they have an Americanized version of it? Or did they have it in the country or place of origin? Because there's a big difference between that culturally, I think. Haggis had huge titties. Really? Oh, the Stroming? No. No, that is, and that stuff's nasty. Super nasty. Good morning, William Bartow, my friend. Yes, indeed, the welding outlaw. Man, I hope your day is fantastic today. Yes, yes. Fantastic and safe. Yo, Fat Buds, Rick's in the house. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Cheers, cheers. Do. We are 1 minute out from 420. Cheers, cheers. I mean, it'll be 620, but it's 420 out in Colorado, so yeah. Worcestershire is made with fermented sardines. Yeah, and I thought they used anchovies in that too. Black pudding used to be Dr. T's nickname. Yo, Chronic, good morning, my friend. What is up? That's hilarious. Now I'm going to have to call him that and see what he says. I will call him right the fuck out on that. I have to be in a mood for sardines. Yo. Yeah, Hotbox, I do too. Every year, Crumblewig and my oldest Crumble son go and get an anchovy pizza at this place called Pizza Villa here. It's freaking great. Yo, Alexander, cheers, cheers, and good morning. Nice, Justin. Anchovies, yes, local. Are you a fan? Oh, it's 6:21 now. Well, I missed 4:20 in Colorado, but that's okay. We will rip anyway. Cheers, cheers. Oh, local shuts down the anchovies. But you gotta have them in a Caesar salad dressing. They add that little saltiness. Yes, Susan. Correct, Susie. Correct. Susie. Okay, so you're gonna be okay with the raw egg in there, but not with the anchovy. I'm just asking, because the raw egg is in that. It's just interesting. No, John Boy, I wouldn't. I would not indeed. Oh, really? That's all you can taste? That's interesting. Oh, that's great. Your new jetpack. I'm glad, Mr. Crowley. You have yourself a fantastic day. Be safe out there and enjoy. Enjoy indeed. I love it if I don't see it. There are some things lately that I've started running into either textural issues with or just, I can't even call it a moral issue. It'll just be, I'll think about something, it'll be like, I've eaten this all my life, but blah. Yeah, it's different. Different. Ooh, Crumbleweed's got a little bit of a zoot fucking ripping around here. Yes. Mrs. Crumbleweed was supposed to be working like a 12 to 8 today. They got a hold of her yesterday and they're like, oh yeah, we need you to work 3 to close now. Sorry, we fired this other person. It's like, what the fuck? So now she's on 3 to closes for the next couple nights. And I go back to work tomorrow night. Oh, Rick, you made jalapeno poppers yesterday. You paid for it? I bet you did. I bet you did. Yeah, I know, Cavs. I know. But sometimes you ever just be smoking along and you realize you're exponentially higher than you thought you were going to be? The only thing that's really changed is this, using up some of the. I'm back to some Master OG this morning, too, which is what I have in the bong. Oh, that happens tonight, John Boy. SpaceX is going to smack the moon, put another divot in it. Oh, Chronic did a little barbecued pork loin. Nice. Yes, Susie, you do need that. To get so high you can't walk when you do finally? Yes. Cavs, the plants are doing fantastic. As I said, I really need to just put a slow video up, not my fucking shorts like I've been putting up lately. But the two that are in the 150-gallon raised bed, they're taller than I am right now, which is pretty impressive. They're taller than I am by about a foot. The ones that I have in the 20s are bushy, shorter and bushier, which is fine. I don't know. I think they're doing fantastic. You know, all four of them are, I'd see no signs of them being males. You were smoking a bowl yesterday and forgot what you were doing halfway through it. I get in the middle of talking here and forget I'm fucking online, that I'm live. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck was I doing? And it's like, oh shit, you're live, you asshole. Talk, do something. Hey, Space Baby, saying good morning, Uncle Crumble. I'm coming to you straight from work. You at work today? Nice. Nice indeed. Nice indeed. I hope you're having a super day and I hope work's going well. Yeah, I have to re-up my supply on mushrooms is what I need to do. Once I have that in play, I think things will be much different for me too. So, because I do enjoy the high from mushrooms. I do. Yeah, I'm excited for it, Cabs. I really am. I know some other people out there who are growing your genetics who got them in the ground earlier than I did, and they got some monster plants out there, Cabs. Just so you know of the Panama Red Acapulco Gold. Yep. That is a win, Space Baby. No, 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 Cabs, I am, but I know mine aren't going to be 13 feet tall, like some of these people are alleging theirs are. Yes. All right, thanks for stopping by, Space Baby. Space Baby is Crumblewigg's niece, that skeptical genealogist's daughter. It's always nice. She stops in usually a couple times a week and says hello. Do 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 do. Yeah, things like that for Crumbleweed, Cheddar Bob, are not manageable. You know, last year my plants were tall, they were over 8 feet. And even that was very difficult for me. Cheers, cheers, everybody, at 6:30. I think that'd be great, Souza. A video about making arthritis medicine in a tea form. Yeah. Cheers, cheers, everyone. You are right, Cabs. You are right. Ah, keep your indoor plants low, riders. I'm only 5'4". Makes me feel tall. it's Chronix. Chronix starting it. Usually it's Hart that reminds us that it was Cheddar Bob's birthday either tomorrow or yesterday. There we go. There we go. There's Cheddar Bob. Wow. That's a lot of topping. See, mine are behind my barn, or not behind my barn, behind my garage. So you have to come in the back to see the ones that are super tall. The other ones you can actually see from the road, but I don't think you'd be able to figure out that's what they are because they're in a row this way, not this way. So you're just basically seeing one plant. Nice, local. Good for you. Good morning, David. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Cheers, cheers. 1,671 candles for Cheddar Bob. They just come in with a fucking torch. They light his cake with fucking phosphorus. Yep, they light his cake with phosphorus. If you're parked in the driveway, you can. And if it's a hot, hot day out, yes. When you turn into the driveway, you can smell it. Yes, indeed. All right, we'll be here, Rick. We will be here. Cheers, cheers. It's a question, and a fair one. Cav said, and does it get you high and help you feel better? Oh, you got dogs, Penny? Yeah, I mean, the dogs will bark if somebody walks up to the door, but I've got cameras outside, not that they're... Well, thank you, Cheddar. I didn't know that phosphorus is the building block of life. Without it, living cells would not exist. Cool. Oh, really, Cabs? Token Tom has hippie grape? I didn't know that. I did not know that. I really should pay attention a little more to what some other people are growing, but I know, like... William Bartow, for example, I know stuff he's got growing, or at least a chunk of it, because he was nice enough to share with me. Some of the other people on here, but yeah. Yeah, I haven't tried the hippie grape. Have not. I don't think I've had anything grape. Is that Solar Island? Yes, it is. Peace out, my friend. Thanks for swinging in and hanging with us. Always greatly appreciated. Oh, it's his cross now? Oh, yeah. I'm sure, Michael. Yes, indeed. I have heard that William likes the skunky funky stuff. Well, Cheddar Bob, if you want to send some of that my way, that would be fantastic. Yo, alrighty, homie grows. You have yourself a fantastic day. Have a fantastic day indeed. That is awesome, Cavs. That is awesome. Huh. Yeah, I'm geographically illiterate. So you guys talking about different parts of states that I'm not familiar with, it's not going to do any good for the old wigster here. Let me take care of this dog real quick. No, your brother's going out. Watch out, buddy. Let your brother in. Both get one here. Take it and go. Take it and go. Huh. Meow rough, that's right. I heard Garth Brooks puts on a good show, but that is not my musical genre. Nice, Penny. Yo, no problem. No problem. We got lethal coils coming up. Hold on a second. There we are, my friend. How are you?
Good morning, Mr. Crumblewig. Good morning, everybody in chat. How's everybody doing?
Absolutely fantastic. Let me just give a quick shout out. Hey, Main Frontier. Cheers, cheers. Thanks for stopping in.
Figured, like I said, come in and take a quick rip with you.
Sure.
I'm down here with the ladies right now. Well, the indoor ladies, anyway.
Right.
We'll take a look at them here in a sec.
Sounds good.
No Sherlock pipe today, my friend. We got this guy's just a silicone. It's got a glass. Yeah, it's got a glass piece in the top, but I can drop it. It won't break, shatter, nothing. It just bounces.
Nice.
And super easy for cleanup too.
That's cool. I've got one like that that's a minion from the
The
it
Minions
came in
movie?
some everything 420 box that my kids sent me one time, and that was in
that's
there with
crazy.
some other stuff, but yeah. Yep.
That's awesome. But yeah, so we took a rip. Let's see how these girls are doing this morning.
All right. Make your big screen there.
We'll start with the little bitty seedlings first. We got Humboldt headband, More Humboldt headband right down there. We got another Humboldt headband here. And then my baby. She's doing so well. That's Americam Dream.
Okay.
She's Americam Dream. Think I have to double check, but I think that's an indica. It looks like it just by the expression of leaf that I'm
Mm-hmm.
seeing. But so that's the indoors. And I monitor this thing all of the time.
Nice.
But yeah, we got work to do today. I got to go to do some pest control stuff.
Okay.
We got a messy yard, I know.
You should see mine. I try to focus on the plants when I'm out there. That's why it's easier to do a short. I can whip by all the ugly stuff.
That's right. I try to turn the camera around so you're facing me, not the yard.
Yup.
So we'll start down the end here. So here's the outdoor grow. Some of these aren't going to do much of anything at all. We had a bit of a storm come through here yesterday, man. I'll tell you what. It did
Yeah.
not like didn't like my plants very much yesterday. But that's something I got to look at. But we got some grapevine OG. That's octane mint and so jealous. And we got a fly on here, which can go away. But that's mimosa. And Skywalker OG. I had to tie them up yesterday. Like I said, we had a bad storm come through. Wind was tearing them all around, and
Oh, I'm sure.
I had to come out here in the middle of the storm with some stakes and twine and tie them all up. But those are Skywalker OG and Tangerine Dream. And then we got Blue Dreams.
Okay. They're looking good.
Yeah, they're like I said, the last time I was up here with the Crumble, I got a late start this year. I tried to start as many seeds as I could just so I could make sure that I had a good farm this year or a good garden.
Right.
But none of my seeds were popping at all. I couldn't get one to go. So I ended up going to the hydro shop in town, got myself a selection of clones, and
Sure.
that's what we're growing this year. So,
Yep.
but like I said, we did start really late in the season. I think it was like late May, early June when I finally got them into the ground. So let's take another rip, and then
I dropped mine in late this year too, and I still have faith. I'm just, I'm going to have a smaller yield than I did last year, but I'm okay with that also.
Exactly. That's where I'm at. I'm okay with it because to me, this is my first real year of actually paying attention to the grow. And I'm just happy that I've made it to where I'm at now. I've learned a lot through a lot of different people. They've helped me to get to where I'm at now. Yeah, I did all the hard work, but I owe a lot of where I'm at right now to a lot of other people.
Right. Cheers, cheers.
Cheers, Grumblewig. But I am going to go start my day. I wish you the best.
Thank you.
I hope that you have a fantastic day, sir. And I'll be in chat.
All right. Peace.
You have a good one, bro.
Thanks. Excuse me. I'm choking to death here. Ooh, that's your fault, Max. We'll blame you for that rip. That we will. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Hey, Marshawn and Crow. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. true enough, Chronic. Some smoke is better than no smoke. Hey, Maine. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Have a great and safe day out there. Maybe I'll shoot you a message later and we can hang out before I head back into my days of work. Indeed, asymptomatic. Cheers, my friend. Cheers indeed. Thanks for popping in. Main Frontier, what have you been up to, my friend? What have you been up to? See, I got nervous and pulled a lot of stuff early last year, John Boy. And I got ahead of the bud rot. I didn't have any issues with that. And I had sprayed proactively for powdery mildew because I had had that the year before. Farming is never 100% always overgrow. Yeah, I think still with 9 plants, I'm going to have more than I need. I only had 13 plants in last year. But I think a lot, as I said, has to do with the size of the plants. You know, the canopies aren't as big as the ones from last year. Oh, Susie, I will. I will indeed. Yeah, PM does get bad upstate, Chronic. You are correct. Yep. Yes, indeed. Chronic, where are you at? Location-wise. If you don't mind me asking, you can tell me to fuck off. Boo-doo, boo, 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 boo. Time is it? 6:48. Oh, you're in PA, so yes, you know. You know that the more you creep up north, the fucking shittier it gets for that. So, there's a great deal of validity to what Cabs is saying because I have read up on that. Cabs just said KNF, Korean Natural Farming Methods, helps a lot with PM, pests, and helps with growing healthy plants. Right, Penny. Yeah, that's what I figured, you know. I don't know why I thought 9 was much more manageable than 13, but I think it's because of how I have them organized this year. You know, I had 4 plants in that 150 last year, and the thing was massive. I think the 2 is going to be adequate. Yeah, I have never washed the first year when I had powdery, what I thought was powdery mildew. I just fucking tossed the whole plant. I don't know. It was just what I did. Hey, 33 Grows, Tom Kerr's in the house. Cheers, cheers, my friend. It's been a minute. I hope everything's going well for you. Just chilling here. Got my dog in my lap right here. Here. He's sleeping. See, he's sleeping. There he is. Hey, buddy. Yeah. That's fair. I get that, Penny. I know a number of people that wash. I just never have. I just never have. Put your head there, buddy. Put your head right there. Hey, Sammy. Cheers, cheers. Cheers indeed. Thanks so much for stopping in and saying hey. Always appreciated. Big shout out to the 27 I was tooling around in here right now. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Biddy, biddy, beep, beep, boop, boo. Busy can be good, Tom. You know, we were having a discussion about that, Chronic. Now, way back when Crumbleweed first started out, he did that. And then I got shit on by a lot of people for it. But the more I thought about it, it was easier to shake as much as I could off the plants than, blow 40 mile an hour or 400 mile an hour fucking wind at them. Seemed I was just blowing the water deeper into the buds. So I don't do that anymore. But I know some people that do. But man, I got shit on for it. That wasn't why I stopped. I just thought it through a little bit more. But indeed. Well, back to work you go already, Sammy. Thanks for stopping in. So much appreciated. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Cabs. It was easier for me to shake my plants. It seemed to be no matter what I did with blowing them with the leaf blower. I don't know. To me, it just beat the shit out of my plants, but it pushed the water all to one side. Never fully got it off. That could just be the crumb, too. But those were my results. Got to keep an eye on my time here so that when appropriate, we'll be dabbing at 7:10. Yes, we shall. That is true. That is true. John Boy said, be careful shaking them. Some limbs can break because of the weight. A lot of the stuff when my plants were that were that big, I had netting up. So that helped out some. But oh, that's it, Chronic? Fair enough. I know that due to losing, I think, 3/4 of a grow at one point in time, Maine doesn't grow outdoors. He's only indoors. Hey, Michael, you have yourself a fantastic day. Yes, we will be back next Sunday, 5 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock in the morning, and we'll be here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So thank you all. Thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah. Tom, I remember you talking about that. Learning the hard way about rain and buds. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, see, the big thing was we had a big utility push, not like everybody else didn't, but trying to do my part to reduce some of the costs in the house. I took all my tents offline for right now, and I'm just fucking around with the outdoor at the moment. Wasman, cheers, cheers, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping in. Oh, Chronic, I fucking agree. I agree. My basement runs, well, I have two basements. One of them that's in the finished basement, that one consistent 60-60 during the winter. It just is. My other basement, which is the one that would be like a perfect wine cellar basement. That one's like 9 feet underground. And it is, in the summertime, we can open up the little door that goes down to it. and have all the cold air push up just like central air in the house. It's pretty fucking cool. I mean, we have central air, but you can just open that up and let all the air come out. It's pretty slick. I believe you, John boy. I believe you indeed. Let's see what we got over here. I think we got another bowl to be swapped out. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, see, that's what a number of people said to me. Well, why don't you build a greenhouse? And it's like, well, for one, if I could afford to, I would, but I can't right now, so I'm not going to. Like, well, just get one of those things off from Amazon. And I'm like, you don't understand the wind that comes across the fucking road. It would rip that out and throw it down the property and smash it into the front of my barn. Guaranteed. That's what it would do. If my barn was closer to the house, I would just do something like that. But, again, or build something off from it. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Could actually do a lean-to type structure off from the side of it. The only thing is that's a long fucking ways to walk for water and everything else. Yeah, bad idea. Scratch that. Yeah. Greenhouses would be nice. I just know whatever I would choose to do would have to be anchored in the ground. Yep, just no choice in that matter. Would just have to be anchored. Watch out, buddy. I hear you. A little hydration, everybody. Cabs, my barn is not close to the house. Like, not close to the house. Like, trying to think, 150 yards? It's far. It is far. There are two wells next to the barn, but I can't access them from the barn anymore. Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers. You know, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. You know what? Funny that you say that. Yes. Yes, Wasmond. Wasmond. That makes sense. So I could do that. I could take one of those big tanks with the cage around it, put it up next to the house, and I could fill it, and gravity would carry that water down so that I could water my plants down at the barn. That would fucking work. Thank you guys for helping me work through that in my brain. Now I could do something like that. Huh. It's going to have to be a next year plan. Because the soil down there is fucking great, too. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, my high ass is really enjoying the thought of that. Looking at it in my brain now. Yeah. Indeed. Thanks, everybody. Did you hear everybody helped us come up with a good idea, Max? You don't care. Telling Max he don't give a shit. You would if you smoked weed, Max, but you don't. I hear you. So what's everybody got going on today of excitement? Yeah, but in thinking about it, if I do something like an A-frame off from, or just like a lean-to type structure coming off, that would be fantastic for me because I could really make it tall. I mean, I could get that thing. I could actually have it go down. I could go probably 10 to 12 feet off the ground and then have it come down to, I don't know, 3 feet off the ground. That would work. And I think that would be fine. Your beagle likes edibles, David? Yeah. Nice. Hey, trippy, drippy, hippie. Cheers, cheers, my friend. We are doing fantastic. Excuse me. Woohoo. We are doing fantastic. Coming up on 7:10. Crumblewigg's going to be doing a dab this morning. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Is that ginger ham I just saw come in? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Cheers, cheers. You start school next week? Holy shnikes. Already? Fuck. Did we even have a summer this year? Shit. Okay. Penny said the Growcast episode, Optimize Your Soil, was a great informative episode. I really need to check out something like that. No, it's a 710 bong or a 710 dab. Cheddar Bob. Really, David? They went back to school yesterday? Holy shit. And Trippy, I don't know. I can't wrap my head around that. If they're going back, that means college must be getting ready to go back already. I'd believe it, Susie. As I said, it was 50 something when I got up this morning, 57 or 58. We're up to 63 now, but still the same. Rig's right here, Cheddar Bob. Oh, no shit. Yeah. Yeah. 4 months left to the year after this month. Wow. I know my plants would be, I know the soil that I'm using up for this year, you know, let me go backwards. I have planted directly in the ground before, but you know what type of stuff I had to dig through to do that, and it was just miserable. I have to look into that, calves. Seriously. I mean, there's a part of me that looks at my plants right now and what I have and haven't done to them and the version of soil that I created, and things seem to be holding their own pretty well. Hey, Buckeye Treats! Cheers, cheers, my friend. Just, you told me about that, Cabs, and that's why I said down there I could do that up at the house. I can't because I told you they buried shingles in the yard. Because they're fucking assholes, whoever lived here before we did. Hey, be the arrow. Cheers, cheers, my friend. It is 7:09. Better fire up the... Firing up the old rig. Firing up the old rig and... Gonna heat this bad boy up. And we are gonna rip. Penny from Daga has been supplying your nudes for a couple of years now. Cheers, cheers. I did, calves. Jesus, the thing sounds like it's gonna fucking blow up. Man, that was crazy. That was crazy indeed. FCP1 backup? I'm not familiar with that. Second edition Jaden book. Yeah, I'm thinking that if I got the DACA, I could re-gift my bomb E-rig to one of my children, and they would be pleased with that, I think. Not that I don't like the bomb E-rig, I do. I don't know, it'd be nice to try something different. I haven't noticed a big issue on the battery, but let me just see where the battery is now, because I know that this thing was fully charged. Yeah, and it's down to, out of 5 bars, it's down to 3 now. Yeah. Is it easier to adjust the temperature on that, Cabs? Huh. Hmm. Well, that sucks, Cheddar. Huh. All right, that's cool, Cabs. Because it's a little bit of a. You got to remember the number of fucking clicks and then where you are, and in the middle of changing your temperature, you switch the shit to Celsius, and then you got to fucking go on YouTube to look up how to change your shit back from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Unless you're going to suddenly look up the difference. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying. Thinking about getting a Puffco, Buckeye? I can't say anything bad about those. I've heard good things. I've used one once. Never had a desire to own one just because if I would have bought it, I would have bought it at the same time or in place of getting the Bomb E-Rig. And Mrs. Crumblewick really liked the Bomb E-Rig when she watched them do it on, they kind of like premiered it on Strange Show. You know, they weren't the first ones to have it, but that's where we saw it, so. Oh, that's it? Hold it 5 seconds at a time, or plus or minus, really simple. Nice. Do 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 do. Huh. I could let Mrs. Crumblewick know my birthday is coming up. She'll be like, "What do you want for your birthday?" I'll be like, "I'd like to get this." Yeah. Hey, it's 7:15, everybody. You know, listening to the right people is key. That is important. Penny, you are correct. But you know, you got to be open and receptive too. Just because you've been doing something a certain way all this time doesn't make it fucking right. Not even remotely. Yep. Not even remotely. Huh. Sorry, guys. Fucking around with my bomb e-rig at the moment. I don't fucking know why, because I wanted to, I guess. The fuck? Yeah, check it out, Buckeye. It's a nice fucking rig. It is. I looked at it. I didn't look at it the first time Cabs told me, but the second time he told me, I went and looked at it because I was like, well, you know, Cabs has no reason to steer us in the wrong direction, and Cabs isn't going to piss his money away on a product that he doesn't believe in, and surely wouldn't tell us. Because we know if Cabs doesn't like it, he'll let us know. Hey, Blind Neil, cheers, cheers, my friend. Blind research is my forte. Nice. Yes, Wasman. Too many people rely on AI. That is absolutely 100% true. Right. Do 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 do. I think it's weird that if somebody sends me a bunch of texts and I don't answer them, when I open up my phone to that screen where the message is, AI asks if I want to summarize the last 13 messages. And they'll just give me a snapshot of what the person said without actually me reading the whole fucking thing. It's very weird. Oh, wow. Okay. Set up your temperature. Middle button, hold it, and get the temp you've selected. Oh, that is quick and easy. And I can see that, Neil. I can see AI making things much easier for you in that direction of things. My concern is, do you have an Android? Yes, I have an Android, Cheddar, if you're asking me that. Won't tell you how to cure cancer, so I deem it useless. Fair enough. Yeah. It won't count to 1,000,000 if it's in the woman's voice, but the man's voice will count. Hey, Stone Root, good morning and cheers. Cheers, cheers. On Android screen, you can take a 22 bullet from 20 yards with no damage. That's good to know. I'll fucking put it right here over my heart in case somebody wants to snipe my crumbly ass someday. Said Ogo Cousin Slim, it sure is. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Thanks for stopping in and saying hey. Always nice to see you. Or you could really clump someone in the head with it. Like they see those people in those videos take off their shoe and hit people. Maybe fucking start hitting them with your cell phone. God knows, an OtterBox could fuck someone up. Oh, Neil's got another good point. AI and robots will do nerve surgeries that no human hand can do. Fair enough. Oh, Wasman, you're right. It was 420 all the way out on the West Coast. Cheers, cheers. Let's rip. Little hydration. Jim finds peace. Cheers, cheers. Drinking a little water and coughing. So, so bear with me for a second. Cheers, cheers. Jim finds peace. How are you, my friend? Indeed, indeed. Yo, Operation Annihilation. Cheers, my friend. And there is skeptical genealogist Crumble Sis. How are you this fantastic day? And how? Cheers. Cheers. Good morning. How's it? Good morning, all. Except cheddar. Much love. Well, that is fair, yes. The AI they use for medical is far superior to what we use, sure. Sip and rip indeed. That's interesting, Cheddar. That's one thing that I heard, that the battery life on that is by far superior to that of the Bomb rig. That I did hear. Hey, Brett, you have a super fantastic day. Hopefully we'll catch you next week. You have a super awesome and safe remainder of your week. Cheers, cheers. Hey, I will decide if you're worthy of the surgery. That could be true too. Huh. That's not bad. No opinion on AI. I might be listening. Thank you, Marshawn. I was going to say, Cabs, you smoke on that all day. And Cabs is saying he's on max 480 battery, 48 hours. That's not bad at all. Hmm. Really be the arrow. No, we don't need data centers. They're shitting so much about those here in upstate New York. But we've got Micron coming in up here, which is going to be huge for the economy up in the area. And they're also looking at putting a third nuclear power plant in up here, because the two that we have in Oswego aren't fucking enough. So if they put a third one in, that I lived through the first two power plants being built, the nuclear power plants here. And our economy was fucking insane. And I just hope that it happens again, at least in my lifetime or my kids' lifetime. There, I finished my little rant on that. Hey, there's 36 of us in here. Cheers, cheers, my friends. Cheers, cheers. No, well, yeah, I don't think you remembered it. You remember it, Crumble, sis. I was working at the Colonial House then. I know because we were doing like anywhere from 200 to 400 meals a night on Friday and Saturday nights that were just getting transported out to the nuke plants for dinners for these guys. And they were like fucking steaks and lobster tails. It's fucking crazy. Hey, Big Turb. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Thanks for listening along while you're trying to wake up and letting us know that you're here. You know, there is so much AI crap out there. It is true. It is. You know, and it's like you really got to be careful and fact check the shit out of everything before you go running around posting it like the God's honest truth on fucking Facebook or some other fucking platform. There's nothing wrong with that, Kaz, as long as you've got a continuous supply. Yo, Tim. Cheers, cheers, Tim. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I'm not gonna shoot my asteroid, my Android phone fucking chatter. Though I did think about the fact that I do have a 22. Excuse me. That was fucking funny. Cheddar Bob said you're gonna eat some mushrooms one day and remember what I said and shoot your phone, Crumble. It might happen. That's gonna be it. The next, you did it, Cheddar Bob. It's the next TikTok challenge, shooting your phone with a fucking 22 from 20 yards or however far you said. Oh, waiting for a guitar string, Marshawn? In my Vinnie Barbarino voice. Yeah, Amazon will get you right. I think I just ordered something from them. Oh, I ordered more tips for my joints. You know, it's funny. I was in the fucking glass shop the other day, fucking smoke shop. I go to pick up a bag of these, but the ones that I wanted to get were, well, the ones that they had were raw. They didn't have this version of them, which is fine. 30 fucking dollars they wanted for a bag like this at 250. because they were raw version. Those ones I get 250 for $7 on Amazon. It's like, what the fuck? Shooting stuff is always fun. You are right, Be the Arrow. It is. I haven't done that in a long time. We used to go out to my grandfather's and do it. And my father bought a fucking Ruger, not Luger, Ruger 22. And he brings it out to my grandfather's and showing off this gun. And they turn around and take and put an oil can on this log fucking X number of feet away. And they're going to shoot at this fucking thing. So my father's going to be the first one. And he puts both hands around this fucking gun. And he pulls the fucking trigger. And the slide came back on the gun. And it ripped this whole fucking part of his fucking hand open. So he learned a very valuable lesson not to fucking hold the gun that way. So next thing my grandfather decides he's going to shoot. My grandfather, who's like sick and dying of cancer. Johnny fucking takes his first 3 shots, misses. Well, takes his first 3 shots, and we saw the can move. We go down, there's fucking oil all over the place from the fucking can, but there's no hole in the fucking can, like visible on the front of it. He shot, and it went along between the log and when it got to the middle, it hit the middle of the log, and it shot up through the center of the fucking can. And that's where the fucking oil was coming from. It was a pretty insane fucking shot. Just saying. You need to order more hose washers for little seed transportation cabs. Really? John Travolta's sister played Arnold Horshack's mom on Welcome Back, Kotter. I didn't know that. Really, Stone Rude? Last time I pulled the guitar out, the kid ran over and tightened the E till it snapped. Wow. Huh. Yup. Kids indeed. Huh. Chachi's mom? The old fucking Chach? Yes, yes, indeed. Boo. I have heard that, Cheddar Bob, that John Travolta's a weirdo. Blue eyes. Hell, OA. Alright, Crumble sis. Go fucking rest your eyeballs. Put on your fucking freeze man eyeball things, whatever the fuck they are, your frozen goggles. Indeed. So, I probably forgot to tell you guys last Friday, Crumble says, skeptical genealogist, had eye surgery. So she's got stitches going on both sides. And she's waiting for the swelling to go down and all that stuff. And I've been making fun of her the whole fucking time because it wouldn't be right if I didn't. And I was telling Crumble Pappy about that. And he's like, what the fuck? He's all bitching at me like, well, at least she got it done. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, oh my God, I was just being funny. And she don't fucking care. Because I went and looked it up. And you know that there are 340 movies with eyes, or eyeball in the title. So I had a lot of movies to choose from that I could call her names and make funny names about the fucking movies. Yeah, she can't bend over or lift anything or all this stuff till she has her follow up on Friday. Yeah, true enough. True enough, Piero said all of Hollywood are weirdos, to say the least. Yeah, I worked for a banquet facility that I was executive chef at. And the owner, or one of the owners, was a voice actor. And in being a voice actor, he did a lot of really cool stuff, but he also had a number of, the Hollywood movie star famous people in his life. And it's just interesting. Interesting indeed. I can see that whole weirdo thing. Yup. Yeah, indeed. Indeed, it is 7:38, everybody. A big shout out to the 29 of us in here. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that is, I try not to think about that, Arrow. I've never sat in on an eye surgery before, but I have watched a number of them online like that, and they are pretty fascinating. They are pretty fascinating indeed. Sorry about that. Cab said I just ordered 900 hose washers. Nice. Nice. Yeah, my father had Crumble Pappy. He had his cataracts done. And yeah, I couldn't imagine that. I don't. Somebody asked me why I don't wear contacts. And it's like, have you ever poked yourself in the eye? And they're like, yeah, it sucks. I'm like, right. So why am I going to deliberately poke myself in the eye every fucking day? Fuck that. I'm not going to lie. I do watch a lot of stuff on YouTube. Absolutely. I'm always looking at something, researching something. I mean, this will sound dumb, but yesterday, or a long time ago, I'd seen this guy that was cutting all the carpet up in this fucking room, and he had a way that he cut the carpet and made a slot in it so you could just tuck a piece through it, and it made like a handle to carry the fucking carpet out. So I Googled, or not Googled it, I searched it on fucking YouTube, and sure as shit, it came up. Found the guy's fucking video again, and it makes my life 1,000 times easier. I don't need duct tape or any of that shit. No fucking waste of time with it. Really? You can only. I wonder if Granger carries them in bulk. It'd probably have a fuck you price on it, though. Video killed the radio star. First song ever on MTV. You went down the rabbit hole, Chronic? Yes, indeed. The carpet you're wearing is making me have smell memory. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's been a while since it's told me to go to another fucking website for something other than Amazon. You know, I mean, there are obviously some things you just can't fucking get on Amazon, but yeah. Yep. That would be cool, Buckeye. And I know, I have seen surgeries. I've seen two surgeries of my own. One when my fucking hand went into a fan at work, and it fucked everything all up. Cut cut this right off. My finger bone popped out through fucking here. It was pretty fucking nasty. But I refused to be put to sleep for it, so they fucking did the whole reattachment thing with me awake. Which, it's all fine until they start drilling. When they start drilling, man, you need something to take the edge off. That's weird when they're drilling into your fucking bones and you're awake. I saw that, Cabs, that you can get lion mane and turkey tail shrooms on Amazon. I did see that. Cheddar, you're so fucking mean. Maybe it's a cod loin. Huh. Yeah, I have some things for sending seeds. I had to think. I completely lost the fucking thought of what I was fucking saying. I have some of the coin holders for sending seeds, but I don't know if those are suitable enough or if I definitely need the washer. These were thicker ones, so. You want the 3/4 inch hose washer? Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's 7:45, people. Gonna take this rip and then I'm gonna let the dog out. Yes, that's what I have is the coin flips, calves. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Just give me a minute. Oh, buddy. Let your brother by. Here. Rawr. Rawr. What? All right, OA. Cheers, cheers. You have a fantastic time at work. Be safe, my friend. And thanks for listening along. That's got to be pretty cool, Buckeye. Okay, Penny. You know, I have even seen the little hard plastic seed things, little teeny ones about this big, little fuckers. I've seen those come or had them come in packages to me in a bubble mailer, fucking obliterated. Yeah, bubble mailers flat out $7.50 here to go ahead and send one. That's guaranteed for the most part. The rate that you're going to pay is $7.50. Yeah, the way that I've seen cabs do it, that can pass right through the roller, no fucking problem at all. All right, Wasman. Forgot to ask how that's going, but I'm hoping well. And cheers, cheers. Thanks so much for coming in and hanging out with us. Cheddar Bob, Steven Tyler did your surgery from Aerosmith. That's fucking cool. Hey, Doko Grows. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Cheers, cheers. Yes. Hey, Gunner Smokes. Cheers, cheers, my friend in King Green. Thanks so much for stopping in, you guys. Thank you so much. We're just talking about shipping seeds right now. Yeah. One of the things here, Neil, is trying to get something like that resolved through the post office if something gets lost in the mail is a big fat pain in the ass here. Yeah, you got a good point there, Arrow, about ordering seeds in the colder months. But up here, we have to be a little more concerned because something can sit out in the truck for 4 or 5 days and it can be minus 30 up here. Right, Penny, I get that. Do 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 do. Cav said, I have enough seeds. If it doesn't make it, I'll just send more. Nice. Nice indeed. Nice, nice indeed. Yo, John McDonald. What's up, my friend? What is up? Thank you so much for stopping in. Always nice to see you. Catching us as we're winding down the live. We're probably in about our last 10 minutes of it. We'll run till 8 o'clock today. Big shout out to the 35 plus of us in here right now. Yes, yes. Oh, nice, Susie. Nice. Process of packing up some pepper seeds for a buddy in Michigan. Cool, cool. Fair enough, Cavs. That's funny, Arrow. That's funny. Ba 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 bum ba da ba bum ba bum ba 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 bum 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 ba da ba 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 bum. Yes, indeed. Beep 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 beep. Just reading the chat, guys, guys and girls, and joking. Yes, that does make life a lot easier to try and help ensure that your letter is going to get from point A to point B. Yes, yes. If you try to hide the beans, they'll just toss it in the trash. See, I often wondered if people have the opportunity to write. Cheddar Bob would know this. Do people have the. Can they write like no roller on the fucking mail? And will it not go through the rollers? Or is that bullshit? Everything's going to get fucking smashed anyway. Or can it be like hand stamp only? Yo, Chronic! Chronic! I saw that. It looked like he put it in the fucking fan. And just fucking blew his whole fucking room with it. That was insane. That was insane. I don't even know what to say. I'm glad you told me it was diatomaceous earth because I wasn't sure what it was. All I knew is there was a big what the fuck. Okay, Big. And that's a no, said Cavs. All right. Oh, you'd have to go inside the post office for that. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it, Cavs. If your stuff goes out the way it goes out, you can go right up to that mailbox and bloop. There you go. Are there like, I'm just asking this, Cabs, because I'm kind of dumb about it because I don't do a lot of shipping. No, I have shipped Canada like that before. They're like forever international stamps, aren't there? Or some crap like that? Perfect. Hey, Roots, what's going on? Cheers, cheers. Trying to see why my other screen is being stupid. Cheers, cheers. Let me get you squared away over here. There we go. Hey, Monkey Man, it's been a fat minute. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Cheers, cheers. I think if you're doing that, believe it or not, it falls under some sort of horticulture law here in the United States. I'm pretty sure, but I could be fucking wrong. Okay, I knew that also that the three forever stamps would work. But okay, that's perfect. 89 days till November. Stock up on them beans, said Roots. Indeed, Rooted Meds, Private, Ogo Army. Cheers, cheers. And cheers to the 29 of us in here right now. Yeah, that's what I thought, Gavs. If we started writing that on there. Because they'd be scared. You know, there's a whole bunch of rules on invasive species and stuff like that. And that's the last thing that we need. We have enough problems here with fucking insects that are invasive species right now. We don't need to bring in a food source for them. You know, we don't need that either. No, sir. Let me grab a fresh bowl because I want to. Because there's like nothing left in that one. Cheers, cheers. No, you could. I just wouldn't label it seeds. You might be right, Stone Root. I'm just talking about the fact of they're going to find a way to make it just another step, you know, because there's got to be some sort of regulatory bullshit behind it. Stone Root, you could be 100% right. Yes and no on tomato seeds. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers. Well, everybody, big shout out to the 30 plus of us that are in here right now. Think we're going to let this wind down. Want to thank you guys for a fantastic last 3 days. We've had some great conversations in here, a lot of laughs. At least we didn't lose our internet like we did yesterday and have to have that little hiccup there. But again, I appreciate everybody that hung out for it. But on that note, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and we will catch up next Sunday. Cheers, everybody.